Hi guys, this is Mrs. Davis. So I'm going to go over the 2 pages for today, page 33 and 34. So pH and pOH, this one should be fairly easy for you to kind of figure out. They give you a couple examples here, like at the top. So for this first one, for the H, what you're really going to write is just 10 to the negative 7 molarity, which is going to give you 7 here. And then if you subtract this 7 from the total of 14, because together they actually add to be 14 right here, then your pOH would be 7. So as long as the pH column and the pOH column add to be 14 together, like 9 and 5, then you should be good. Okay? We always look at the pH to determine if it's an acid or a base, not pOH. It can be a little confusing. So then what I would write here is 10 to the negative 7, a capital M for molarity, and the substance would be neutral. If we move down and do the next one, notice the only information they give is 10 to the negative 4, and it's under the OH column. So if we move over to pOH, our pOH would actually be 4. So it's just the exponent without the negative, and then we subtract that from 14. So 14 minus 4 would give us 10. So 10 is going to be the pH. So that's 10 to the negative 10 molarity, and we look at the 10, that would be a base. Okay, moving on to page 34. This one I've had several questions about today, and that's perfectly fine. They can be a little confusing. What you want to do first is notice that it wants you to calculate the pH of all of the solutions, and you need to make sure you pay attention to the chemical. So this is already an acid, so it's easy to find the pH. You're simply going to do negative log of the concentration given. The concentration does not have to be in scientific notation. This is going to equal pH. However, if you look at number 2 has OH at the end. So that OH means that it's a base. So even when you do the negative log of this value for molarity, it's going to equal the pOH. And then whatever number you get from there, you're going to need to subtract it from 14. Because remember, the pH plus the pOH equals 14 to get the final answer. So the bases are just a little bit more work. And if you move down toward like number 6, whenever it says the dissociation for wrong level chemistry, we're going to ignore that and you just proceed with the problem as usual. Again, the molarity values do not have to be really small or in scientific notation. Just plug them in normal with the negative log formula.